Hello everyone, I'm Fun Figure Reviews and I'm back here with another figure review, and today we are here reviewing Age of the Primes Heatwave from Rescue Bots is the series he's from. I'm very excited for this because Rescue Bots is actually a pretty decent show if you're a Transformers fan. So, yeah, to see this become an actual figure is nice. He comes with two different accessories, both are made of a clear, translucent blue plastic, as you can see. It has nice detailing on it, though, so that makes it look really nice. Alright, I think this is supposed to be like a fire hydrant or something for him. Or a water hose. I'm not completely sure. I don't remember. It's been a bit. But yeah, they're pretty nice. Onto the actual figure itself. Let's take a quick look and then we'll look at the box art. The figure looks really nice. It's very nicely detailed. The paint apps look superb. Yeah, this thing looks great. I love that they did that. If you don't know, these are supposed to be the fists in the actual show, but obviously that'd be hard to do. You know? So I understand. I like this detailing, the paint. I do wish the wheels were pegged on, because I feel like they could have done it and they just kind of cheaped out towards the end. But it's neither here nor there. He has kind of a flat backpack, kind of. So, yeah, it's alright. Head sculpt looks pretty nice. Also, it has light piping, if you guys can't tell. So it's really cool. Alright, now let's move on to some figure comparisons. Oh, wait, sorry, not figure comparisons. Let's look at the box. We'll get onto some figure comparisons afterwards. Alright, so here's the box. Alright, Age of the Primes. Nice shots of Heatwave. Nice product shots, 28 steps. Yeah. Pretty good, honestly. Now, let's move on to some figure comparisons in just a bit. Alright everyone, welcome back. We're here for some figure comparisons. And first up, we have another Age of the Primes figure. We have Solus Prime. There they are. She is definitely smaller than him, but that's fine. That's fine. He looks really nice next to her, though, I will admit. I think all the Age of the Prime figures are going to look pretty decent next to each other. So, yeah, there's her. Next, we got two Studio Series figures. Alright, let's put him over here. And there they are. Yeah. Optimus is taller. Ratchet's not so tall. He's actually more on the smaller end, but that's fine. Optimus is a leader class, I believe, so that's fine. He's supposed to be taller anyway than Heatwave. But yeah. This looks pretty good. Of course, I don't know if it's in scale because I don't know how big Nightverse Prime or Bayverse Prime is compared to the Rescue Bots, but it's still cool. It's still pretty cool in my opinion. Alright, for our last comparison, we got another Studio Series, but this is 86. Alright, we got the mini bots, well, not the mini bots, but we got Bumblebee and Jazz, and they look pretty good. Heatwave definitely is towering over these two by a lot, but it's fine. It's fine. They may be small, but they got mighty hearts. Alright, and that's pretty much it for figure comparisons. Now let's move on to articulation. Alright everyone, welcome to the articulation portion of this video. And first up with Heatwave. His head is on a ball joint, so he can look up about that much. Let's focus the camera. Down about that much. left, right. You know, his arm can go out about this much. It can rotate up until here, and then it kind of gets stuck, right? Like you would have to fudge it a little bit. His elbow goes up by 90 degrees. Bicep swivel, swivel at the wrist, just nice. Waist rotation right in here. His foot goes up about that much. He knees about this much. His leg goes back about this much. No, well, kind of a thigh swivel, I guess. Like, there's no thigh cut. So I guess he does have a thigh swivel, but it's mostly due to the mechanism in here. So that's fine. Ankle rocker, 2 and back, right? And that's it. That's all he has for articulation. It's pretty decent considering how bulky he is. Like, I wasn't really expecting it. Alright. Now on to the transformation portion. Alright everyone, welcome to the transformation portion. So first up, what you want to do, right, is bring the arms up all the way, right, take this off, right, and then what you want to do is kind of just bring this entire torso piece up, like so, right. Next thing you want to do is come down here and just kind of pop in the head like so. It's kind of hard, so yeah, but yeah, just pop in the head. All right, bring down the arms by taking them out the peg. Over here, it's kind of tight on mine, so be careful, because you know you don't want to break the pegs. But like, yeah, it's kind of tight on mine. All right. Right, and then you kind of just bring the 2 arms together. This part's actually hard because like these clamps are like super difficult. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video, and when I'm done I'm gonna show you. Alright people, I just did it. Yeah, it took a bit. It took a bit, man. And all you do next is just bring this piece out, make sure it's nice and snug up here, right? And then you kind of just bring the arms in. In there, yeah. For some reason, it doesn't want to go in any further. Which is weird. I'm gonna try to fix this. I think I messed up somewhere. Alright, I got it. So I was doing it right. It's just this top part, you have to like kind of push in with your thumb. So yeah, okay. So I was doing it right. I just forgot one step towards the end. Yeah. Now, next thing you want to do is kind of just disconnect it from here, right? This piece from there. And there you go. Bring this piece up. Right, just kind of reposition all this. Bring this right here. Right, and you kind of just fold the legs in. Right, so let me show you that again because I don't think I actually showed you guys that. Right, bring this up, let it basically fold onto itself like that. This should be resting flush, right? You guys saw, so it should look something like this. Before you start bending the legs, right? It should look something like that. Bring the legs down, bend them, right? Now you just fold on the feet. Come out to the back part of here, bring this piece out. Right, bring out the gas canisters. Alright, peg these two parts together. Bring up the feet like so. Right, and then you just kind of put these tabs in there. This part's actually a lot harder than it looks, right? And you also got to make sure it gets tapped in there. And there you go. Alright, and did I do the same over here? I did the same over here. Nice. Alright, and just kind of make sure it's all flush, and it should look like that. Now, for the last part, you just kind of put the ladder on here. Right, it has these two grooves, they got right on there. And there you go. Right, and now he's in vehicle mode, and he rolls decently well. His wheels are pegged on. The fire truck mode does look pretty nice. Obviously there are some inaccuracies from the show, but hey, you know, it was going to be pretty hard to make a fire truck transform all in one without taking apart too many pieces. So honestly, for what they have, it's great. It's honestly amazing. So yeah. Alright, now let's move on to some vehicle mode comparisons in just a bit. Alright everyone, I'm back, and I'm back here with some figure comparisons. So first up, we're going to be comparing him to another Age of the Primes figure, Soulless Prime. There she is. She looks pretty good next to him. And vehicle mode. Next up we have Bumblebee. Let's go back there. And there they are. They look pretty good. Yeah. So he's pretty decently sized so far. Next we have another Bumblebee. There they are. They look pretty good together, actually. Alright. And there they are. I think Bumblebee is like right here. Right. Yeah. Alright, so last comparison is Studio Series. What's his name again? Shockwave? No. I don't remember. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I just woke up. So I'm like tired at the moment of recording this. So yeah, sorry. But there they are. They look pretty good. They look pretty good next to each other. Studio Series, Shockwave, whatever. Alright. Yeah. His tires roll pretty nicely. Now, that being said, well, they don't really roll because this is glass, but you get what I mean. They're pegged on. But, with that being said, let's move on to the final review of this figure. Alright everyone, welcome to the final review of this video. And overall, I'm gonna rate this figure a 10 out of 10. Mostly because it comes with a decent size of accessories for Transformers, right? Like, compared to action figures, this is actually pretty decent. You know, because, yeah. It the transformation's really good. The engineering behind it is actually pretty complex and interesting, to say the least. I like how they did it. Of course, they had to take some liberties, but I don't mind. I still think it results in a great figure, and honestly, it looks great and it poses decently well. I know I didn't do a posing portion, but trust me, this thing poses pretty well. Um, yeah, honestly, I have nothing really bad to say about the figure, other than maybe they could have figured out something to do with this, because I don't know what this is doing here. Like, I've even looked at the instructions to see if I'm doing something wrong, and like there's nothing there. So it is a little weird from right here, but other than that, it's still a really good transformer. you know and I would definitely recommend it at retail or on discount if you can find it. But yeah, definitely recommend it. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all them things. Anyway, with that being said, without further ado, I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.